which was his last stop.
And then, of course, there is this trend that pertains to Monday Night Football. No, it's not the primetime under trend. It's the Bills riding a streak of 5 straight games without a cover, the longest such streak in the league. They haven't covered a game since that big win against the Dolphins on October 1st. So let's bring it back to the desk and dive into our first game of the day. 7-point favorites at home against the Broncos. Joe, are you betting that streak comes to an end?
I am not. I like Denver here tonight. I think the perception of the Broncos is inaccurate. People think about Denver, they think about what they saw early in the season, right? Sean Payton, Russell Wilson, not on the same page. A defense that went to Miami and got absolutely massacred in a 50-point blowout, 70-20, and that sticks in people's minds. Much like the other side of it sticks in the minds of people who continue to support the Miami Dolphins. Story for another day. Broncos team's better. They've gotten better over the last few weeks defensively. They've gotten better over the last few weeks offensively, and they are coming off the bye. Meanwhile, Buffalo's defense has fallen off a cliff due to all those injuries. I think it was somewhere around 13 points per game over the first few weeks of the season. They looked fantastic. Since then, take a look at what has happened over the last few weeks. You lose Tre'Davious White. You lose Daquan Jones on the defensive line. You lose Matt Milano at linebacker, and things are going to start to fall apart. And fall apart they have. You have an opportunity here for Russell Wilson and Sean Payton to hang a number tonight. Okay. And we're talking about getting 7 points in this matchup. Don't bet a dog because you think they can keep it close. Bet a dog because you think they can win. I think the Denver Broncos could win this game.
Oh, interesting. You should take on money line.
Could, not will. Could. Maybe will later.
Always a could in there. I'm going to be quite honest with you. This is more of a gut play. I lean towards laying the points with the Buffalo Bills. I could break down all the numbers for you. We could talk about these defenses the last 4 weeks and compare them. Yes, the Broncos are a much better team defensively. You can even argue offensively as well. But I just think this is one of those home games. It's been quite some time since the Buffalo Bills have covered. They haven't looked like the Buffalo Bills we saw the first couple of weeks. And yes, some of that is due to injury. But I just feel like this is one of those home games they might be able to roll in some capacity. Again, this is more of a gut play than it is breaking it down numbers to numbers, but I would lay it before I
don't like this at all, because if you were to lay out numbers, I'd be more comfortable going against you. You've been red hot with best bets. If this is a gut play, I think I might need to reconsider.
That's like yesterday when you and Anita, what did you like?
Baltimore.
Oh, Baltimore.
Glad we got that into the show 4 minutes in.
If I had to break the tie, I'm not going to bet this game. I lean to the Broncos side coming off the bye in that defense, but I agree with you as well. I could see Josh Allen playing Josh Allen football and Russell Wilson making some mistakes and Sean Payton making some mistakes and the Bills blow him out by 20. I'm not playing it, but off the bye, defensive issues with Buffalo. I'll take 7 points in my pocket.
A little lean.
Maybe there's more conviction here because, Joe, we have a primetime under trend that everyone knows about, the books included. What is it? 24-7 this season for the under in primetime games. 10-1 on Monday Night Football. And here we are with a Monday night affair. 47.5 is the total here. What do we do?
First off, flabbergasted Jets-Raiders went under.
Yeah.
Can't believe those two weren't able to just light up the skies last night. I found myself leaning to the over earlier. I think the Bills' defense falling off, Sean Payton having an extra week to get ready for them. I think Buffalo can make this very interesting tonight, so I was looking to the over. Then we went out to Buffalo. We did some research. The winds are climbing upwards of 18 mile an hour. They're fluctuating. That affects the passing game. That affects the kicking game. Denver's an outdoor team. They can handle it, but I'm iffy on this right now. I'm iffy. There's no gut play, the opposite of a gut play.
Well, Monday night games, we need to go back to our Monday shows and see how many times Joe has said, let's just take the over on these Monday shows, because I feel like every single show you're like, it's suddenly going to change. But look, these primetime unders, 24-7,
focus on your own
on Monday
stuff.
night.
Stop worried about all my losers.
I'm just saying, I'm not, Joe, knock it off. I'm just saying, I want to say let's just finally take an over because, I mean, it's 10-1. Eventually the trend's going to end. But it feels high at 47.5. And wait till you see the wind. Wait till Stanford Steve's on in a little bit. The wind is terrible. So I'm going to be playing player props, which I know we'll get to a little bit later in the show. Staying away from the total. I don't need to get involved in that shenanigans.
Again, sorry, from this chair, no real conviction as far as the total is concerned. So staying away.
Casual Monday today, I see.